Hi guys, thank you for joining me and welcome to Mtandao Varsity School of Soft Skills. Today I want to talk about leadership skills and how you can talk about it in an interview. But before then, allow me to explain why I created Mtandao Varsity School of Soft Skills. Put it this way, if you have never been employed, what do you rely on when you're looking for work? Our qualifications, hard skills as some people refer to them. So your bachelor's degrees, your master's, your diplomas, certificates, you name them. Those qualifications will make you come to the door. But what makes you stay in and what we refer to as soft skills? These are those behaviors, those traits, those personalities that make you stand out, that make you be attractive to an employer. Soft skills are attributes about people, personalities. Employer wants to be successful. For them to be successful, they need somebody that can work with a team. They need somebody that's a critical thinker. They need somebody that's creative, someone that can communicate clearly, someone that can write. All those things that are mentioned, critical thinking, leadership skills, they are what employers are looking for. People can learn through work. So for example, you don't need to go to a driving school for you to know to drive. You can start by being helped by your parents, by your friend, those that are qualified. So what I'm trying to say is we can learn through a job. But when it comes to personalities or soft skills that I've mentioned earlier, those you cannot learn them. You develop them with time. But you need to know what employers are looking for. So today, I want to talk about leadership skills. Or how can we talk about it in an interview? Again, people assume that for you to be a leader, or for you to talk about you as a leader, you need to have been a head of a particular department, or you need to be successful in business. But also, there are things that we do on our daily lives that make us stand out as leaders. For example, being responsible. Now, you hear stories of people or of communities where there's somebody as young as 10 years old looking after their families or for different reasons. They start being responsible at a very younger age. Now, there are things, for example, you yourself, who always listen to this, things that you do in your family that makes you stand out in your family. You are responsible. Employers want somebody that is responsible. Something else about being able to inspire. Now, again, you don't need to be very successful to inspire people. We get inspiration from all sorts of ways. You can be an inspiration to you in your community, to your friends, the way you carry yourself, the way you speak to people, the way you listen to people. That is inspiring. You don't have to have lots of money, or as I said, to be very successful to inspire people. Sometimes you don't need to go that far to look for inspiration. You can be that inspiration that employers are looking for. Something else that we take for granted is ability to be a role model. Again, back to your community. The way you carry out yourself, the way you dress, the way you refer to young people, the way you talk to them. They look up to you, not because you are successful in a particular way, but just because of who you are. And this brings me to another point of the ability to be authentic. We are living at times where it's quite interesting. People are talking about Black Lives Matter. Some people assume that this face here cannot make you be successful. So for you to make it, you want to develop or to portray yourself as a particular culture that you don't know about. But it's because of inequalities that make you want to be like that. No, just be you. Employers want people that can be reliable. You cannot be reliable if you're not authentic. You need to be you. You can talk again that in an interview. Give an example in your community, in your church, if you play sports, in your team, how you stood out as you as a person, irrespective of other people's opinion about you. Something else that again we take for granted is the ability to do your best. People normally assume that because you don't get a particular grade, then it is your fault. Sometimes you can work as hard as whatever, but you don't get that success that you wanted. But deep inside you, you know that you tried your best. This again is those attributes that employers want. People that are truthful, are not shy about not achieving particular status. You're just being you. Being positive, again, it's an attribute or is a cut of a leader. We are living in what we call COVID-19 pandemic. It is tough. It has affected people in different ways, and we still do not know when things will come back to normal, if it will happen. But the way I see the COVID-19 period is a particular time, is the opportunity for us to regroup, to go back and look at ourselves and ask ourselves, why am I not getting that opportunity that I want? Do I need to relearn? Do I need to learn something new? Do I need to connect to another person? You know, this time here for me, I'm seeing it as an opportunity to just regroup, to be positive. I can't imagine if I will ever be in an interview and not talk about COVID-19 period. I cannot leave that room without talking about it and how positive I know I am as a person, irrespective of knowing how COVID-19 has affected my family or even my friends. You know, but we choose to be positive. And I think if you came to me for work and you talk about the time that you've been positive when things were really tough, that will inspire people. And the last thing again about leadership skills that we kind of ignore or don't talk about it is the ability to believe in yourself. Not being authentic, but just knowing that, you know what, I may not know what to do, but I'm going to learn. Employers want people that can learn, people that can be taught, people that can listen. This is Internal Varsity School of Soft Skills. Next week, I'll be talking about critical thinking. Thanks for listening to me.